So with today's disappointment and the lack of anything Modern Warfare 4 related, especially when so many of us were really expecting, something. We weren't expecting, some of us were expecting a reveal. I'm not going to lie, but we were at least expecting, something that was not nothing, or at least not a Call of Duty mobile tweet from Activision. We were expecting something at least. That's what I'm trying to say here. But with all that said, with all this really going down and everybody really wondering what's going on with Modern Warfare 4, it made me question, when can we actually realistically expect to see a very first teaser for this game, and more importantly, a real reveal for this game? When could we actually expect this stuff? And how I decided to try to figure this out is just look back at the last few Call of Duties and the last few Infinity Ward games that had been released and see how those games revealed and their exact dates and when their very first teasers were. And after looking through all of the recent releases for Call of Duty, it doesn't actually seem like we're really that late on a reveal for a Call of Duty game, at least not that late, I guess I'll say, because if you look at Black Ops 4, the reveal for that was actually May 17th, which is actually tomorrow. So if we did get a reveal today, which obviously we didn't, but if we did, it would even be earlier than Black Ops 4. If you look at the game before that, and this one's kind of an anomaly here, is that World War II was actually revealed on April 26th, which was obviously last month. So that was 20 days ago, so I could see why, if you compared that to World War II's reveal and this one, it is seeming very late because it's like 3 weeks later, but it's still not that off compared to other games, which I'll get into in a little bit. But if we look at the latest Infinity Ward game to be released, which obviously is Infinite Warfare, its reveal was on May 2nd, which again, that is it's a while back, but it's still not that different. It is 2 weeks ago for today, but the reason why, on average, at least for Call of Duty games, why it isn't actually that late is because if you look at the last few Infinity Ward games that were released and you jump to Call of Duty Ghosts, the reveal for that game was on May 21st, so we're still not on that date. So there is that idea that they could be, going in the later May like they kind of had in the past, because if you look at even the Infinity Ward game before that, which is Modern Warfare 3, that game was revealed on May 23rd. Again, a date that we're not near yet. But then, of course, we had the game that they made even before that, and that's Modern Warfare 2, which was revealed on May 22nd. So what I've actually come to the conclusion is that we're not actually that late on a reveal for a Call of Duty game, but what we seem to be super late on, and this is what kind of aggravates a lot of people, where people are kind of getting annoyed, is that we really haven't got a teaser. And that's what I've realized, is that it's just that the lack of not knowing anything about the game at this point is just really weird, because you look at all the other games when they got their teasers, their very first official teasers, that is, no stuff that are leaks, rumors, or anything like that, their very first official teasers. Black Ops 4, yeah, it's an anomaly, but this got it all the way back on March 8th. That's 2 months, well, even over 2 months before the actual reveal happened. But then you get more to, I guess, how you normally see it with Call of Duty. And World War II got its very first teaser on April 21st, which was 5 days before, I guess, the actual reveal. And then Infinite Warfare was even closer, because its very first teaser was on April 29th, which, of course, was 3 days apart from the actual reveal. And then Ghost was, again, April 29th. I just realized that those are on the exact same date, but then the reveal was on the 21st of May, which was 22 days apart. But the fact is that we've been seeing teasers like always anywhere before April. We don't really see the very first teaser happening in May. I really couldn't find them for Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 2, and stuff like that, so I really can't show you those ones. But for the recent Call of Duties, it's just not something we normally see. We don't see the teasers taking so long to come out, and that's what's kind of aggravating a lot of people. But what may be going on is that we may be seeing something like they did with Infinite Warfare, with the very first teaser was only 3 days from the actual reveal. So if we think that we're going to get a reveal during March 20 something, we could be expecting to see the very first teaser only 3 days or 5 days before the actual reveal. reveal, and that could be why we're waiting so long to actually see a teaser, because what they're doing is keeping the normal distance that they have, at least recently in Call of Duty, between their very first teaser and the actual reveal. But what they're doing is just taking so long to do that reveal, at least for recent games. And the thing is, if we are seeing a normal release, at least for Infinity Ward, they could be releasing it during the May 20s. I mean, somewhere the 23rd is probably the average for when they release or reveal their games. So we could be seeing a teaser maybe Monday at the earliest, but if not, we may be seeing it, I don't know, somewhere in the later of that week, maybe the 23rd or 24th, because we do have to remember we did see a leak from GameStop saying that the reveal t-shirts were actually coming in on the 28th, so the reveal might just be the 28th, and we may just be getting a teaser sometime next week. At least that's what the hope would be. I mean, if you had to honestly ask me, what I would expect is that we're probably going to get a teaser on the 23rd. I mean, I'm being as realistic as possible here. We're probably going to get a teaser on the 23rd, and maybe the 28th we'll get the official reveal, which is unfortunate because I was really expecting something this weekend. You know, maybe if we're lucky, we'll get the reveal on the 23rd, because that's an average date for Infinity Ward to actually reveal their game, but you know, who knows if we'll actually see that or not. So, you know, the dream would be on the 20th, of course, next Monday we'll get the teaser, and then the reveal would be on the 23rd, but you know, again, we're not sure how likely that actually is. So, but really, that's all I gotta say. But I'd love to hear what you guys all think about this. You guys kind of getting tired of waiting on a teaser? You guys getting tired of waiting on a reveal? But anyways, that's about it for me. If you guys did enjoy the video, go ahead, do all the normal YouTube stuff, like, subscribe, bell, share, and especially bell. But I'm gonna go, and I'll catch you guys next stream, video, or whatever it may be. But laters, guys.